Hey there! Welcome to our channel. Have you ever found yourself so deeply immersed in an activity that you completely lost track of time? You know, that moment when you're painting, playing a sport, or maybe even solving a complex problem, and suddenly hours have flown by without you even realizing it? That feeling of being in the zone is something psychologists have termed flow. Today we're going to dive into this fascinating concept of flow and explore how it can help you uncover your true passion. So stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have some practical tools to identify your flow activities and use them as a compass to steer your life in the right direction. Let's kick things off by unpacking what flow really is. Flow is a mental state where you're completely absorbed in what you're doing. This idea was first introduced by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi back in the 1970s. He noticed that people reported feeling the happiest when they were in this state of flow, and it's easy to see why. When you're in flow, you're not just going through the motions, you're fully engaged, and it feels incredible. So, how can you tell when you're in a flow state? There are several telltale signs to keep an eye out for. First off, you might notice that you lose awareness of time. What feels like just a few minutes can turn into hours without you even blinking. You're laser focused on the task at hand, completely free from distractions. The activity itself feels challenging, but not so overwhelming that it paralyzes you. You maintain a sense of control and, perhaps most importantly, your self-consciousness melts away. You're not worried about how you look or what others think. You're just in it, enjoying the ride. The activity becomes intrinsically rewarding, and it doesn't matter what the end result is. Now, let's take a moment to create a flow activities inventory together. Grab a pen and paper, or open up your favorite note-taking app. We're going to list all the activities that put you in a flow state. Think back to those times when you've completely lost track of time while doing something. It could be anything: cooking, gardening, coding, writing, or even playing an instrument. Don't hold back or judge yourself. Just write down everything that comes to mind. Once you've got your list, take a look for patterns. Are most of your flow activities creative, physical, analytical? This can give you some valuable insights into the types of activities that truly engage you. Now that you have your list, let's connect these flow experiences to your passions. Look closely at your inventory. Which activities do you find yourself drawn to over and over again? Which ones leave you feeling most fulfilled? These are likely aligned with your passions. For instance, if you often find flow while helping others solve problems, your passion might lie in counseling or coaching. If you feel that rush while working with numbers, perhaps finance or data analysis is where your heart truly lies. And remember, your passion doesn't have to be your job. It can absolutely be a hobby or a side project. The key here is to incorporate more flow activities into your life. By doing so, you can increase your happiness and satisfaction levels significantly. Try to carve out regular time for your flow activities. Even if it's just an hour a week, this can make a world of difference in your overall well-being. As you engage in these activities more often, you might discover new facets of your passion that you hadn't noticed before. Who knows? You might even find a way to turn that passion into a career. But what if you're currently not experiencing flow in your job or major activities? This could be a sign that it's time for a change. Consider how you can weave more of your flow activities into your work life. Or perhaps it's time to explore career paths that align more closely with your flow experiences. It's essential to listen to those signals because they can guide you toward a more fulfilling life. Now let's talk about the reality of achieving flow. It's not always easy, and it often requires a delicate balance between challenge and skill. If an activity is too easy, you might find yourself getting bored. On the flip side, if it's too difficult, you could end up feeling anxious and overwhelmed. The sweet spot is where the challenge matches your skill level. And as you improve at an activity, you might find that you need to increase the challenge to maintain that flow state. It's a dynamic process, and it's perfectly normal for it to evolve over time. Lastly, don't be discouraged if you don't find your one true passion right away. Many people have multiple passions that shift and grow over the years. The key is to stay curious and keep exploring activities that bring you into that flow state. Embrace the journey of self-discovery, and remember that it's okay for your interests to change. So there you have it, the incredible power of flow in identifying your passion. Take some time to reflect on your flow experiences and what they might be revealing about your interests and talents. Remember, the ultimate goal is to bring more joy and engagement into your life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with others who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content focused on personal growth and self-discovery. Thanks for watching, and here's to finding your flow.